In a world where people are stuck on screens, live music is the most powerful way to reconnect because it's more than just an experience. It's culture, moments, and memories. So why is it that something that's so important to the world is often so hard to access? It's simple. There are too many barriers of connection between artists and venues. This is Brandon, venue manager at Oscars. His main jobs, selling drinks, chasing staff, and actually running the venue. He's already slammed. Now to book live music, he's got to go through this entire process, jumping between 10 platforms to book a single artist. It takes hours. This is Alan, a talented musician who gigs around Melbourne. And this is what he has to go through to book a single gig. As you can see, for the artist, it's an even bigger grind. He has to go through so much just to be considered for a gig, and often doesn't even land it. It's messed up, and it's ridiculous that it hasn't been fixed yet. So let me show you how Muso makes everyone's lives a lot easier. Muso was formed with the mission to create more live music. It's a marketplace for venues to find and book artists, and that's live musicians and DJs. And it's simple. Venues list their event, artists apply with a click. Venues listen to and book the artists that they want, and all the payments are hands off. For a venue, it cuts a 6-hour process down to as little as 30 seconds. And for an artist, it equates 30 hours of networking to just 3 seconds of scrolling. 7 weeks ago, we had nothing. And then we launched. After day one, we had 38 gigs on the platform. Since then, we've grown 50% week on week repeatedly, and we now have over 400 gigs on Muso with a value of over $120,000. Thank you, but it gets better. Every single client that has booked with us has booked again since and well into the future. One of these clients is Little Jack Horner. They do $150,000 worth of artist bookings per year. And for Muso, that's over $20,000 in revenue. But that's just one client. There are plenty more just like them around the country, and we have already started to capture them. Of our existing 92 venues, just 3 of them are providing us with over $65,000 in revenue. At 300, that'll be $6.5 million per year. And that's barely scraping the surface of what's out there. I'll let that woo go if you want to go again. But that's only part of the story. Our market is far bigger than just pubs and clubs. We've been approached by cafes, restaurants, gyms, cycling studios, bowling clubs, sporting clubs, agencies, all of which are now users of Muso. We have completely opened up this market and created a viral effect. And because of that, we expanded to Melbourne after our launch in Sydney just 3 weeks after we got started. Right now, we have venues and artists ready to go in Brisbane and in Canberra. We've also got 51 MOUs signed from venues across New Zealand and the UK. And that's what excites us. The world is ready. Our market in Australia is huge, but the ones beyond our borders are so much bigger. The world has moved ahead, but for some reason, live music was left behind. Can you honestly imagine a world in 5 years' time where people are still booking the way that these two are now? Well, neither could they. And that's why together we started Muso. We've got both sides of the marketplace inside our core team. Alan, our ex-artist, he's actually our Chief of Operations. Brandon, our ex-venue manager, he's our Head of Product. I'm Jeremiah. I've sold 150 real estate properties in 3 years, and I'm the Head of Venue Sales and the CEO. We are ready to turbocharge this growth, and we have just opened up our seed round of $1.2 million. Everything that we've done has been achieved by 3 people in just 7 weeks. Imagine what we will do with a team behind us. And on that, if you think that you want to be a part of our journey, please come and have a chat to us. Thank you very much.